Hey everyone, Aaron here, and welcome back to another surprise attack review. Today, I have a very, I want to say, interesting little anime called Breakups. Now, I'll tell you guys right now, this is not your typical Japanese animation. This is actually a Korean anime, and it literally is 14 minutes long. That's not including, I think, credits, about maybe 13 minutes of actual show, and the rest is probably credits. But Breakups is actually pretty good. I saw it on Crunchyroll. That's like the only place I noticed that you can find it legitimately is on Crunchyroll. I be honest with you, I cannot find it anywhere else. I've actually had problems searching for this anywhere else besides that. So if you want to watch this legitimately, you're gonna have to watch it on Crunchyroll. But I'll tell you guys right now, it is for a little tiny short like type show. It's not that bad. So Breakups actually follows the characters. I want to say, and I forgive me for saying their names incorrectly, probably Yamin, which is the girl, and Jisei, I want to say, is the guy. Now these two are actually in the process of breaking up as the show opens up, and ironically they end up like getting slammed by a giant wave, and inside the giant wave is a suitcase, and inside that giant suitcase is actually this weird circular device that they just see, they don't really understand what it is, but apparently it's for something, and they look at it and they start messing with it and find out it actually is a time traveling device of sorts, and ends up bringing them back between different time periods of their life as a couple. Now, over the course of this 14-minute show, what was really cool about it was how they handled the, I think, little kind of romance element of the story, and how, how couples always have their weird issues. Sometimes couples are really happy together, sometimes they have their moments of pure sorrow and pure bliss. It's one of those things that it's a revolving door of just different emotions that couples have to go through as they progress in their relationship or as they start off. And Breakups actually does a pretty good job of conveying that within 13 minutes of the show. It does it really, really well, only having to show maybe three actual scenes from their time period, and how sometimes miscommunication occurs during a relationship, how it leads to fights, how even during fights sometimes some people will break up and come back together again. It was interesting, and one thing I did like is the ending of the actual anime. I'm not gonna spoil it because I mean, again, if you want to watch it, it's only 14 minutes long, but I did like how it actually ended, and I think it was kind of a little bit of funny humor here and there. But everything else about Breakups is kind of hit or miss. Like animation wise, it is clearly done by a small independent group. Maybe I would guess maybe two or three people. It looks like it. It's really, I don't want to say horrible looking, but it reminds me of something that I would see on maybe like a old Cartoon Network type show, where it would like just kind of bridge the gap between filler type of commercial airings. Like I don't know if you guys remember from Cartoon Network, but way back when, if they had a show that only ran like 20 minutes long or 15 minutes long, what they would have to do is then have a 15-minute show in between to kind of bridge the gap between commercials and the next show. And they were usually like kind of little small tidbit type shows where they were like, they looked kind of crappy, but they were funny sometimes, or a little weird or a little odd. Breakups kind of reminds me of that very strongly. So I'm gonna say this right now. This review is gonna be really, really short. Probably one of my shortest reviews on here. If I had to review this A through F, I'd have to give it a C. Yeah, I'll give it a C. I think what it does is really good. It conveys a nice story. I like the voice acting. It's not bad for Korean animation in terms of who's doing it. I think the animation is not that good, but I think more so what's really important here is actually the message conveyed. So that is awesome. But seeing how it's only again 14 minutes long, there's not a lot of room to get with these characters and really fully understand every little facet of them. But for what you do have, it is a decent little kind of short show. You know what? I'm actually gonna boost this thing up. I'll go C plus. I'm gonna say C plus is what it's gonna get graded at. It does a good job of at least doing some things right, and I think the story is what really holds it apart from a lot of other shorts, because I've seen a lot of shorts before, but this is really nice little tiny tidbit type short. Anyways, guys, that's it for this review today. I'm contemplating probably not doing another review today. I'll probably just have this up on a, like, not I want to say a weekday, but probably like no, actually, yeah, probably a weekday when I'm not doing anything else. So anyways, guys, I'll talk to you later. Have a good one. Please like, comment, subscribe, the whole nine. And as always, until I pass across again the next review, have a good one, everyone. Bye bye.